Hello, I am April from Dear Darby, where we are all about pregnancy, birth, and that period after called motherhood. We are going to be getting into tips and tricks of freezer meals. Making freezer meals during your pregnancy for you and your family after baby comes is not only helpful, but brilliant. Because mama gotta eat. And sometimes mama doesn't have the capabilities, the support, the resources to make a nourishing meal. That's where preparation comes in ahead of time. For me, it's about the 6-week mark that I'm like bleary-eyed, bags under my eyes, spit up in my hair, that I'm like, I could really use a meal right now. All those meals that came the first week, maybe come like when baby's 2 or 3 months old. So that's where freezer meals come in. And it's hard to know where to start when it comes to freezer meals. But do not worry. We actually have a freezer meal guide, complete with 35 recipes and a full grocery list of everything you will need to prepare each dish. But before we get into the how-to, we need to talk about supplies. Here's a joke for you. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies! Dad joke. Actually, I'm a mom, so that's a mom joke. All right, supplies. First, zipper bags. We're talking Ziploc, gallon size and quart size. And make sure they're the freezer guard, that they're going to be more heavy duty in the freezer. Number 2, cling wrap. So we're talking anything this one's from Costco. You don't need one this huge. However, I highly recommend this one. This is stretch tight because it is like very clingy. Some of the, I don't know if you noticed that, some of the ones at the grocery store like don't actually cling to what they're clinging to. Third, aluminum foil. You can get just the regular kind, or you can get the heavy duty kind. It's up to you and your budget. Fourth, parchment paper. 5, casserole dishes. Now, I usually just get the casserole dishes, so they are disposable, and I don't recommend you actually get them at a grocery store or Walmart, actually. They're kind of expensive there, like $1 per piece. However, the best place that you can get these, like especially these size, they are just called casserole dishes, is Sam's Club, actually. Sam's Club, you can get about 30 of them for $6. Unfortunately, if you do not live near a Sam's Club or have a membership, you can get them on Amazon. That's the second best place to get them, unless there's a place near you. If you can get them less than $1 per piece, the dollar store actually has typically 2 per dollar or so that's an option as well. But they have all different sizes, all different depths and things. You can get roaster pans that are a lot bigger. You can get cake pans that are a lot smaller. I just prefer the casserole dishes. I think they're a good size for a family of I have 5 kids, so a family of 7, we usually eat a whole one of these, depending on the dish. And number 6, a permanent marker, because you will want to label every single dish, even on the Ziploc bags, even on the casserole dishes that you'll have covered with aluminum foil. Label everything you have. And number 7, a freezer. If you have space and the resources, I highly recommend a deep freezer because these casserole dishes take up a lot of space. Now, if you do not have a deep freezer and you only have a standard freezer, you're fine. We'll just have to tweak things a little bit to make it so you don't use as many of the casserole dishes and more of the Ziploc bags. And as bonus supply number 8, I highly recommend you get these little guys. So these are called, you can find them on Amazon, they're called baggy racks. When you are using them, what's really cool is they hold bags. So as you are filling up your freezer meals into storage bags, so you can see that it works for the quart size, and you need that other person to hold it open while you pour things in. Well, no longer, because you got these little aliens. And this size is for the quart, but then they get bigger, they grow to be able to hold the gallon size. You open it up, it's there and easy, and you can pour in all of the things to make it so you don't have to have a big old spill all over the place. Those are the supplies you want to make sure you have on hand, ready to go when you start this freezer meal process. But I'm going to give you my first tip. Before you start preparing your freezer meals, you'll want to clean out your freezer and your fridge. You will make more space, and it will let you know what you have. So when you look at the grocery list, you'll be like, oh, I have that, I have that, I have that. Oh, I need to get this, I'm out of this, I'm low on this. So make sure you clean out those freezers, go get your supplies. If you would like to get our Dear Darby freezer meal guide, then go to deardarby.com, and under other products, you will find our digital copy of freezer meal guide. And thanks for staying with me this whole time, because I'm gonna give you a little code for some money off our freezer meal guide. Use the code YouTubeVideo for some money off your digital freezer meal guide. That's YouTubeVideo, all one word. See you later.